I'm Ed Massey with Massey Yacht Sales. Today we're going to talk about our Catalina Sail Florida Free Purchase Program. It's a pretty simple program, very straightforward. The way it works is you order a yacht or purchase a new Catalina from Massey, and if you want to enjoy the Florida winters, maybe you have family in Florida, we will keep the boat here for 6 months with the following free advantages. There will be free dockage, free cosmetic maintenance, free fuel when you use your boat, free guardianage service, a free concierge service, 4-day owner orientation when you take possession of your boat, custom outfitting as you wish, and free yacht prep for shipping at the end of the 6 months. This is a 6-month program when your yacht is ready to ship back to your home base. The program is particularly useful for folks that like the Florida winters but don't have a Catalina in their home area. If you have a Catalina dealer in your home area, they may be able to replicate this program to one degree or another. But if you don't have a local Catalina dealer, come see us and we will put this program together for you, and I think you'll enjoy it. We've had a couple from Columbus, Ohio, Carly and Mike Moroski, that purchased the Catalina 425 this year, 6 months ago. And they've been using the boat intermittently during the last 6 months. And we're going to hear from them now and find out how this experience worked for them. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Mike and Carly. So I'm going to ask Mike and Carly a few questions, and they're going to give us their candid responses. First question, why was the Sail Florida Free Purchase Program ideal for your plans?
Well, I'll take a crack at this first. Bigger picture is we were looking for a boat, and it would have been more or less our first sailboat. So we were looking for someone who could sell the boat to us and explain the technical aspect of, what we need to find in a boat, what's important for someone at our skill level. And what my wife really wanted to know was she wanted to feel good about it and comfortable about it. And so I want to pay you a compliment, Ed, because we could not have found a better person to buy the boat from. We instantly felt comfortable with you and that we could trust you, and that frankly what you were telling us was more about how to do this than about selling us a boat. And we appreciate that. So I wanted to thank you for that up front. The Florida Sail Program was an amazing experience for us because it was really the best of all worlds. We got 6 free months down here in a part of the country that, let's face it, everyone wants to be in, especially during the winter time. And being from Ohio, it's brutally cold. And so we bought the boat in October, and we planned on coming down once a month for the next 6 months, which we more or less did.
We did.
And built our sailing skills. Used that as an opportunity to get better every time we came down here. And, we created a bunch of different stories, some of which we've shared with you running into this, and some great memories, not only with each other, but with our 3 kids. And it's just been a wonderful experience for us. So we appreciate it and thank you.
How important was the 4-day owner orientation?
Very important. Working with Jeff and Jean, that was amazing, especially for me, not really having a lot of docking, sailing skills, and it really helped out. Coming down here we did it in 2 weekends, and we worked on docking like 1 full day, just several hours of just docking, and he had the experience, but for me and for the 2 of us to be on the boat, I needed to have that experience and feel good about being able to take the boat out with him. So it was very important.
Yeah, and I'll add to that just a little bit. We love Jeff and Jean. They were perfect. I don't know how you quite figured out that for a husband and wife, having someone like Jeff and Jean is a perfect complement, because Jeff and I immediately bonded over, all the finer points of sailing, how the mechanicals work, the do's and the don'ts while you're piloting the boat. And Jean helped Carly with everything else that she finds interesting, maintaining everything in the galley, meals to cook, how to work the docking lines. And it was great. And, we still stay in touch with them, actually.
Yeah, we just texted them 2 days ago.
We told them about our docking mishap in Venice at the Crow's Nest. And, they sent back a funny little reply. But, we kind of bonded with them, and it was a wonderful experience.
Part of our orientation is we had Jim Friend from Friendship Marine come to the boat and go through the Ray Marine nav instruments, and I wanted to know how useful that was, and did it make you feel a lot more confident about how the newer Ray Marine instruments work?
Yes, it did. I did not have any previous experience with the instruments or Ray Marine. So I was overwhelmed, frankly, and a little bit intimidated by the prospect of having to use them and rely on them. And so he came in and spent an hour and a half, 2 hours going through it. And it was a whirlwind. I took notes while I was there, and I don't think I absorbed but maybe 20 or 30% of it. But it was enough so that when I was out on the water with Carly, I could use it. And I said to her the other day, now that we're done with our 6 months of training here, more or less, I actually feel good with the instruments and had them configured to my liking, and we were able to use autopilot a lot, which is very helpful. And the man overboard function, fortunately we haven't had to use it, but she and I both know how to use it in the event that comes up. Jim was excellent.
One of the important features of the Sail Florida Free program is the gardiennage and the concierge portion or service. What condition was your boat in each time that you arrived?
Excellent. I mean, it was wonderful. We'd let you know when we were coming in town, and you'd have the boat cooled down, and the refrigerators, all chilled and cooled and everything, and it was just perfect. Everything was great.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times she said April's name. Oh, I love April. She can read my mind on, how to get the boat prepped.
Just so everybody knows, April Swisher is our detailer, and she's been with us 15 years now, and is dedicated to the boat owners as anybody could possibly be, and really takes her career. She's turned detailing into career. So she's highly valued here at Massey Yacht Sales. Another question, how did you like having your yacht here at Regatta Point Marina?
We've been to a number of marinas, and boy, are we going to miss this one. The marina is wonderful. The facilities are great. The 2 different restaurants that are right here. Our youngest daughter did go to get ice cream a couple of times. That's right there. We loved it here.
So Captain Jeff of Jeff and Jean, when they were training us, they said, you are so lucky to be in Bradenton. And I don't think I appreciated that at the time. And I asked him why, of course, and he said because it's right next to Tampa Bay, which you can always sail in almost any condition. But it's centrally located on, the southwest coast of Florida, so you can go north up to Treasure Island. Or you can go to St. Petersburg, which we loved, or you can go south, and you've just got everything right there. You've got the proximate location.
Anchorage.
The anchorages and so forth. So this is such a great marina because of that location alone, let alone even with all the amenities on top of that.
How did you find sailing on Florida's west coast in general?
That was a good lead-in. Amazing. We were talking about that just yesterday, about all the neat things you could do from sailing offshore, which we went about 10 miles offshore a few times, which was exciting. We saw dolphin and turtles. She's got a great turtle
yeah.
story. And of course, we went into Tampa Bay, and then we explored the intercoastal. And there was just so much to do. It was amazing. I think my favorite would have to be going down to Cabbage Key.
I wish we would have had more time to go further south. We just, kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the Florida winter this year?
Of course. I was a little chilly during Christmas time when we had the kids all on the boat and everything. But, we're from Ohio, so we're used to that.
Yep. Was Massey attentive to your needs?
Of course, yes. We just text you, and then you always had an answer, and
You did a great job, Ed. We appreciate everything you did and would never hesitate to buy another boat from you. Although we want to keep this one forever, we're so happy.
Would you suggest Sail Florida Free to other out-of-area Catalina buyers?
I think it's a no-brainer, especially, over the winter. For us, it just was a no-brainer being able to, there's so many different airports to come in and out of, where you can kind of, especially if you're flying Southwest, you can kind of check to see, who has the lowest fares, and it really was just a breeze. It was fun.
What did you not like about the Sail Florida Free program?
That it's ending. It's 6 months. The termination is here, so that would probably be,
Well put.
Well, I want to tell you that it's been a pleasure for Massey Yacht Sales to have met you, been involved with your yachting plans, and likewise, we're saddened to see you go. We'd kind of like for you to stay, but that's not how the program works. And so the next step for us is we will take your yacht this coming week, and we will take it to Sneed Island Boat Works right here in the Manatee River, and we'll prep her for shipping north. I know you've already contracted with Joel Yacht Transport, and right about by May 1st, you'll have your boat on Lake Erie there in Sandusky, Ohio, enjoying the beautiful weather up there and a real nice sailing environment in that area. For those of you that are interested to learn more about the Massey Sail Florida Free Yacht Purchase Program, feel free to contact me directly, Ed Massey, at 941-725-2350 or at edwardm@masseyyacht.com. I have information I can send you. I can answer all your questions. We can talk about Catalina delivery and availability. And I want you to remember this. Catalinas are uniquely American, with a strong focus on performance, safety at sea, and enduring value. They are overbuilt and underpriced, and that's why Catalina yachts are the sailor's choice.